Hello, this is Parag Patel, the tax attorney, here to talk to you about Form 3520A and the receipt of foreign gifts. This is a very misunderstood form. We get many client inquiries on this. Often the story is I've received a foreign bequest or a foreign gift from a parent abroad and I have failed to report it, or how do I report it? Form 3520A is generally the answer. Generally speaking, this form is required only when a person gets more than $100,000 of a foreign asset in any one calendar year. The first part of Form 3520 needs to be completed, specifically the top half where you have to identify the relevant tax year, initial return, individual, and you're going to be checking here you are a person during the current tax year received a gift bequest from a foreign person, in which case you complete Roman numeral part 4 of the form. So you really don't have to complete a lot of this. You complete the name and address and all that, but basically you can skip everything else. You would go then jump to page 6 of the form, and you're going to go to Roman numeral part 4, and you're going to disclose, check this box, say that you did receive a gift more than $100,000. And then you'd complete the rest of the question 54, the date of the bequest, the description of the property received, and the fair market value of the property received. Now this is a very important disclosure here. The reason is because a lot of people perceive this particular form as a burden. It's not. It's actually an opportunity, in my opinion. You can, in this case, memorialize a step-up in basis if you receive a fair market value, if you received a foreign asset as a result of someone passing away. In non-tax talk, basically what that means is that when someone receives a foreign asset, you get a step-up in basis. That means that if you were to subsequently sell that step-up in basis is the fair market value on the date of the person died who gave it to you. And this form allows you to disclose it to the IRS. Now, normally when someone passes away, there's no place to disclose it, the fair market value of the step-up in basis, especially if it's a foreign gift, generally speaking. But in this case, when a recipient of a foreign asset gets the opportunity to disclose it, and here's where you want to do it. Now, it's very important to do it on an item-by-item basis. Be very specific. I'd recommend legal counsel in discussing and how to properly disclose all this, because this could be used as an opportunity. There could be significant income tax savings, specifically capital gains savings, if you're able to subsequently sell this and get a step-up in basis. You sign the bottom of this form, and that takes care of the fairly basic reporting that you have here. And I did want to cover one additional topic, and that is the penalties, because we have many clients that come to us and say, I failed to file this form in the relevant year. So the solution for that, first of all, is to avoid penalties. The penalties for this is on page 3 of the form, of the instructions. And specifically it says that in the case of a failure to report foreign gift, the penalty equals 5% of the foreign gift received for each month, up to a total of 25%. This is an extremely high penalty. Now note that there is a opportunity to get this abated where no penalty would be imposed if the taxpayer can demonstrate that the failure was due to reasonable cause and not willful neglect. This is a legal standard, a legal argument that we made. I would encourage people to get proper legal counsel on this, on what would constitute reasonable cause, and how to argue it on a fact-by-fact legal analysis basis to make sure that you prevail with that and you're persuasive in that. Now, also, I would strongly recommend that people who do not file this form, they not only file it with reasonable cause, but they file it through the Delinquent International Information Return Submission Procedure Program, which is a zero penalty program that the IRS offers. So you're basically going in through referencing this particular program. This, you have to be very careful because you want to make sure you get the proper advice to get into this program. But it is a program available to you for this type of a situation where you have not filed Form 3520. You want to do so, you have good reason to do so. You go through the form, you go through the program, and I expect, for most cases, most taxpayers, for there to be no problem at all. So that's it for today. I just wanted to make sure that we cover this very important topic. Again, the topic is Form 3520, and specifically the receipt of certain foreign gifts. Thank you.